My name is Kelly Birch. Today we're going to be going over the AR-15 platform. The AR-15 platform is a magazine-fed, gas-operated, air-cooled weapon system. Here we have a 16-inch barrel AR-15. This one is the KeyMod rail system, which is this rail right here. This rail can mount your accessories such as a light, used for low light shooting conditions. Also different optics. You can also put a forward handguard on. This here is a handguard stop so you don't reach out too far and grab the barrel. The AR-15 is primarily used by law enforcement and military. It's also used in the civilian world for hunting, home protection, and also sporting. The AR-15 is a very versatile rifle. It comes chambered in the standard 5.56 .223 caliber cartridge. It also shoots 9mm, 308, 7.62, and also 22 rifle. Like I said, these are very versatile rifle systems and they can be made up of many different components. As you'll see here, this is a Troy AR-15 rifle. It again has the KeyMod system with a Picatinny top rail. Has an optic, which is an EOTech 512, used for low light shooting conditions and also fast target acquisition. Also, as I said, backup sights, which can be flipped down and flipped up in case your optics go dead or you need to use it for a long range distance shot. I prefer to keep them flipped down and use my optic. This AR-15 here is a DPMS rifle. It is equipped with a little bit different forehand grip and different front sight. Still has a Picatinny rail on the upper receiver. It has a Magpul MOE style handguard, which is more of a basic standard handguard. It does have a small piece of rail here to mount a light or a laser or any type of other accessories that you would use. This one has a standard A2 front sight, where the Troy rifle only had the front flip-up sights. The stock on both of these weapons are collapsible to make them shorter and or longer, whichever is needed. So actually that helps fit the body of the shooter and the conditions that the shooter is shooting in. As you'll see on the rear of the DPMS, it has a tab back here that can have a sling attachments. This one does not have a sling attached. You can attach a sling to the rear of the DPMS. On the Troy rifle, you'll see the same type of system. It does have a sling attached. This can be a single point where it only attaches to a single point, or there is also an option on the front of the rail here to mount it as a double point sling, and you can have a double point sling system. The magazines for these weapon systems come in various sizes, from 5 rounds magazines to 100 round drums. The standard magazine or preferred magazine is the 30 round AR-15 magazine. This holds 30 rounds of 5.56 .223 caliber bullets. This is primarily used for law enforcement and military. The smaller magazines are normally used for sporting and hunting type exercises. There are 3 major components of the AR-15. I'm going to go ahead and remove the sling here so it'll be easier to break it down. You have your upper receiver, which is your barrel portion and your upper grip. You have your lower receiver, which is the bottom part, which houses the trigger housing group. And then you have your bolt carrier group, which is housed inside the upper receiver. This weapon is very simple to take down. There's 2 push pins, as you'll see here. There's one here on the front, one here on the rear. Push them in. Just gently pull them out. And your rifle separates. This here is your upper receiver. Inside the upper receiver is your bolt carrier group. Your bolt carrier group is comprised of your firing pin and your gas tube, as well as your charging handle. Your charging handle is what sends the ammunition into the barrel, into the chamber. The bottom half here is your lower receiver. Your lower receiver is your trigger housing group and also your buffer spring. Both these weapons are very similar in design. However, the DPMS is, like I said, a standard A2 front rifle sight. with a very common front handguard versus the KeyMod system, which you'll see here. They also make a system called the M-LOK system, which is similar. It's just a variation of how you mount the accessories onto the rear. This one also has what they're called Troy's Quick Grips. These grips help maintain grip of the weapon when it is hot outside, or your hands are sweaty, or in cold weather or wet conditions. As you'll see here, like I said, we have a optic on this one versus the DPMS. The DPMS just has standard iron sights. This is an adjustable rear sight, which adjusts windage and elevation as well. Are there any questions over these rifles? If not, I'll be here after class and I'll be open to any questions and or discussions that you may have. Thank you for your time.